Well, I look at it this way. It also depends on what you really want to do. Do you want to get it right or do you want to be right? Do you want to be right and say, hey, we signed Trubisky and drafted Pickett, so no matter what happens on the field, we're going to put those guys one or two or whatever combination you want it? Or are you going to say, hey, we're going to play the best quarterback that gives us a chance to win? So I think you take all these reps, you give them each the equal opportunity to win the job, because in the end, it's about winning. It's not about who signed what or who's drafted where. And if you think about it, it's the same thing with Russell Wilson years ago. They drafted him in the third round, but they gave, I think it was Matt Flynn, $10 million. So any logical person say, well, if Matt Flynn's going to be the guy, he's going to be the backup. But Russell Wilson came in and performed in camp and showed that he gave them the best chance to win. So it's not caught up. You can't get caught up on how they got there. It's whether they do when they get there. And to me, it's again, if they say it's an open competition, then he has a chance to win it. If they don't have an open competition, then he doesn't have a chance, and they're just going to go on who they paid and who they drafted.
So what would you do? What would you do, Doug Whaley? Which side would you lean on?
Mine is open competition because my main goal was to win. If Mason Rudolph comes out of camp with the best chance to give us a win, I'm going with him. We'll work out the rest. And then guess what? Think about the Philadelphia Eagles when they won the Super Bowl. They had Carson Wentz, Nick Foles, and Bradford. Think about that. Wentz played well early. He gets hurt. Foles takes him to the Super Bowl. Teddy Bridgewater gets hurt in camp for the Vikings. They trade Bradford for a haul of picks. So what's wrong with having three comparable quarterbacks? Quarterback's the most important position on a football team. If you have a bevy of them, you have protection against injuries, and you have a trade asset if something comes up.